We are in a garage session on Q103. Lead singer Chris Taylor Brown from Trapt hanging out with us. How you doing, man?
I'm good, man.
I think last time I got to talk to you was about a year ago, and this album, obviously, you've been sitting on the new album, Reborn, just recently released, January 22nd. People can pick it up.
Yeah, finally got it released.
How has that been? Like the last time we talked was exactly a year ago. Did you know the release date was coming this soon?
Yeah, I mean, we talked. When we talked last, I mean, we were probably 6 songs into it. Mm-hmm. We were like halfway done with it, so it was awesome. Like literally, we took 9-10 months to make the record, and we really got to put in all the time and all the little tweaks that we wanted to do, and there was no time limit, and there was no issues with having to meet deadlines or any of that kind of stuff, or having any kind of
pressure,
any suits behind us or any of that kind of stuff. So it was awesome to have that complete control of it. It was kind of like when we made our first record, where all the songs were pretty much done before we even started talking to labels or any of that kind of stuff. So
do you remember the defining moment when it was finished and you're like, ooh? Well, I guess
it was literally like July of last year. It was August last year, and we went out on the road and we had the record, and it was mastered, and we were showing people and excited about it, and and we were figuring out the plans to make videos and how to promote it and how to put it out and and we were part of everything from every step of the process.
All right, and so this is Reborn, the 5th album by Trapt. Is this how do you celebrate? I mean, you finished the 5th one. Does it get dull?
You drink a lot of whiskey.
A lot of whiskey. I think you can't see this at home, but he's sitting here with a beer-sized bottle of Jameson.
Yeah, I've never seen it before.
You don't want to drink out of the big bottle.
They're usually huge.
Yeah.
If it's a big bottle, everyone's like, that guy's got to be a drunk.
Well, you look classier.
Thank you.
Drinking out of the smaller bottle.
You know it. That's because That's because of you guys, man.
Yeah, well, thank you for dressing
you guys
up,
hooked it up
with the small bottle of Jameson. We'll see which one of the ladies in the crowd can fit the whole thing in her mouth later.
Oh,
That'll be fun. Hey, who's this gentleman who tunes your guitar? What's his name?
Checkers.
Checkers?
His name is Checkers.
Do you have a metal plate in your head? Because I don't know, the speaker cut out during that song, and you walked over, and it fixed because of you. So this is my opportunity to say thank you to you. I got some questions. I asked some of the fans here to write some questions down, and they wanted to ask you if you'd take a moment to answer them for them.
No problem.
Is Diane Lockwood here? Diane? Diane
What's
writes...
up, Diane?
Hi, Diane. Thank you, Chris, for giving us the opportunity today. We love you and Trapt. Heart.
Oh, we love you too.
And, small writing here. Can I mother many of your children?
Oh, I don't know if my wife would like that.
Oh, you didn't? Your days are over. That's gross. Steve in the audience. Steve wants to know, which band or artist would you most like to perform with?
Oh, wow. Probably Tool or Rage Against the Machine would be great.
Is there anybody that you've been on stage or shared a stage with that it was just fulfilling for you?
Yeah, I mean, we've played with Limp Bizkit, Korn, Alice in Chains. And those are probably the top 3 that come to mind that I would listen to when I was 15, 16. I mean, like Papa Roach. We played with them a bunch, and it's just to be able to play with some of the bands that you grew up listening to is an amazing thing.
Matt V. Is Matt here? Matt. Matt wants to know, what song is your favorite to perform and why?
Oh, I mean, it just depends on the given day, It depends on the mood I'm in. I mean, there's a song for every mood, I think, with Trapt, and we even on the radio. I mean, we have songs for anywhere from Headstrong to Who's Going Home Tonight to Echo to Stand Up to the New and Bring It. I mean, we try to always have a song for every mood, and I think we're all human beings. We all go through a range of emotions, and I couldn't really say which is my favorite. I mean, it's kind of like a set. We put together a set of songs, usually 16, 17 songs a night, and try to cover all the bases.
Yeah, well, it sounds like the trick to keeping it fresh and enjoying it every
Exactly.
night, as long as it's new to you every time.
Mm-hmm.
Going back to the new song, we're playing it right now on Q, Bring It. We talked earlier today, you were expressing a lot of excitement to play Bring It.
I love playing it, man. It's really a song that that I was sitting there on my couch, hanging out, doing what I do, just having a good time, hanging out, and then writing songs and playing riffs, and it just came to me, and the hook and the riff and it all just wrote itself in 5-10 minutes. So it was one of those types of songs, and now when I go back and play it, as an acoustic song, it brings me right back to that time when I wrote it.
Mm-hmm. And what I love about the song "Bring It," you hear it, and it's a Trapt song.
Yeah.
That's the style. It's like a fight song. It's a violent sounding song. Is it meant to be?
It's a song for your critics and the haters out there that basically there's a lot of people that try to bring you down to their level because they just can't rise up to your level, and then that you're gonna come across people like that all the time. If you're playing the game right, you're gonna have haters, and so and anybody can relate to that, and it's how you deal with those people that defines you. It's how you deal with those problems, the people that get in your way and try to stop you from attaining your goals and your dreams and all that kind of stuff. And it's a song about the fact that Trapt's never gonna let that happen.
Is that something you've struggled with in a lifetime? I mean, because every time I've encountered
we've had so much drama
yeah.
with record labels and a whole bunch of stuff. I mean, it started from day one. I mean, we were gonna sign to Atlantic, and it's a bunch of drama went down. We ended up going with Warner Brothers. So I mean, it literally it's always been like that since day one. And it's always been a fight.
Was there any pent-up anger or anything like that before you even on tour or writing songs? And when were you a kid who used to get in fights a lot?
Not really. I literally grew up just not wanting to follow the rules. Not wanting to, not wanting to, I just wanted to be free and do what I wanted to do. And I was at an age where I wasn't allowed to do a lot of the things that I was doing. And got in trouble for it, and then you turn 21 and you're like, well, I feel like I'm the same person, but now I can do all the things that I was getting in trouble for, and you don't get in trouble since, I haven't been, since I turned 18, it's the
beauty of adulthood, I think. Yeah,
you're an adult, you can do whatever you want.
I'm going to a movie on a school night.
Yeah, whatever you want to do.
And I'm gonna play outside in my school clothes.
Yeah.
Because screw you, Mom, I'm 18.
Yeah, and smoke whatever you want, drink whatever you want, and just have the time you want to have. And I think I'm
gonna leave the bong on the table,
exactly.
And no one's gonna tell me to put it away.
That was probably the defining moment of leaving to college and getting your own place, is being able to leave the bong on the table. It's probably the main.
Never having to hide your drugs again.
Yeah, I always said that when we first got our own place. Me and a bunch of buddies, and it's like the freedom that you have, where you don't live at someone else's house. It's like you pay rent at this place.
Oh yeah, it's great,
and it's your place. It's probably the most free thing that you can possibly think of. Is just having your own place. And when you're a kid and you're in high school, you don't have your own place.
My biggest positive was being able to walk from my shower to my bedroom butt naked and not have my mom yell, put some clothes on.
Yeah, that's not cool.
You gave me this.
You want to be in the book. You should be able to be in the book.
All right. Well, again, Trapt, we're sitting down with Chris Taylor Brown from Trapt here at a Q103 garage session. The new album, Reborn, just released about a month ago, a little less than a month ago.
3 weeks ago. So
yeah. Let's talk about the name for a second, though. Reborn. The reason for it. Why Reborn? Are you born again Christian?
It's just no, definitely not. But it's basically saying that we completely are 100% in control of our destinies at this point. And there's no one to blame but ourselves if anything goes wrong or if there's great success. So it's a position we were in when we started the band, and now it's it's 10 years later after we've had success. We started with having success, and we're right back at that position where we're completely free to do whatever we want. You got to kind of give up some control and this and that to, those big labels and stuff, with Headstrong and Stand Up and, a lot of these other songs we've had on the radio and stuff. And I owe credit to, Warner Brothers and 11-7 and the labels that wouldn't work their asses off for us. And, but, now at the point where we can just, do it ourselves and we're not obligated to anybody. So it's great to be in that position.
Now you're an adult.
You know it.
Now you're the adult
graduated.
of the music world. Congratulations. All right, man. What do you got? You got another song for us? Is this off the
man.
new album?
This is Bring It.
Kick ass. Thank you.